Oh, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. I apologize for my lack of posting lately. We moved to Reno. A lot of you guys know that. But we moved to Reno and I had something happen this summer that was kind of a bummer. That is actually one of the big reasons why I haven't posted in a while. So what happened was me and my buddy Blake were floating on the Truckee down in Reno, just looking at some stuff, trying to scout, see if we could find some new spots. And while we were floating, we had scouted as best as we could, but there were a couple spots that we couldn't. We kind of just assumed they'd be fine and mellow. And then there was one spot, it's actually one of the bigger drops I've personally seen on the Truckee that's not like Jaws or some of the big ones up in the actual canyon in California. So we go down this drop and kind of blindly, and the moment we get down, we really commit to it, I realize that I've taken the wrong line. There's two rocks that are just far enough apart that I couldn't really get all the way around them, and just close enough that I couldn't get through them. And at this time, we were so committed, and the whole river was just siphoned into this one thing that I couldn't really do anything about it. So what ended up happening was I tried to row out to the side to at least clear more than half of the raft so that when I hit the rock, it would bounce this way and spin around. But that did not work, clearly. And what happened is we ended up getting pinned on that rock and then a smaller rock right below it. And so we got high-sided. So the raft, high-siding essentially is when you're floating in a raft, you hit a rock, water comes over this end and pushes. Typically it results in flipping. Fortunately, we didn't flip. If it would have flipped, it would have been a lot worse. Blake had his puppy with him, and I had all my camera gear. We would have lost all of our flowers. But what happened was basically that second little rock stopped us from flipping. But what happened was it pinned my raft to this rock, filled it up with water. My camera was sitting in a bag in this right here, this boat box, which is relatively watertight. If you have it zipped. I didn't have it zipped. Just because it was so mellow and we were like, okay, whatever. And I wanted easy access. I didn't want to have to zip it and unzip it every time to get into it. So what happened was the water filled up the raft, completely stuck us, and went underneath my seat and filled that bag up in seconds. So destroyed this. And this, for those of you who don't know much about photography, this is a 24-70 f2.8 lens. It's about $2,200. This is what I used as a working photographer. This is my professional lens that I also shot my YouTube videos on, just because why not use my great lens for everything? And so this is trashed. So now this is a $2,200 paperweight. Fortunately, the camera body, which I'm now shooting this video on, was able to be repaired. So I sent that in, sent both of these in. They sent this back immediately telling me it couldn't be repaired. Fixed the camera body. I lost 2 fly boxes. Blake lost an entire thing of guide spool tippet, like 5 of them. So I mean, he lost right there. That's about $50 each. So he lost probably $250 there as well. But failed in comparison to the $800 it cost to repair my camera body. $2,200 lost here, and then two full fly boxes of my Tide flies. So that sucked. And it really put a damper on me creatively, even once I got my stuff repaired. And the reason it took so long was because at this time, I was slowly but surely purchasing the permits and insurance and all the gear I needed to guide at Pyramid Lake. So I was getting all this stuff, and basically at Pyramid, we're the outfitters. I don't guide underneath a shop. It's my guiding business. So I supply waders, rods, reels, lines, everything. It's all on me. So it's a good and a bad thing. I make more money for each trip, but a huge investment to the startup. And so basically it just really put a damper on me creatively, and I was already broke to start with, but even once I got everything fixed, over a period of time, I still didn't want to go shoot. I didn't want to take pictures. I didn't want to shoot video. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't even want to fish. I would go fish, and not because I couldn't take pictures. I didn't want to take pictures. I just had such a negative thing happen while I was fishing and while it was this fun thing that it messed with me mentally. It was the weirdest thing I've ever experienced. I've never not wanted to fish in my life, but for some reason this period I was really bummed on it and I didn't want to do it. So essentially got everything fixed. Now that I'm guiding, I include photography in my guiding service, And so I've started taking a lot of pictures for clients, and had a really fun shoot yesterday guiding trip that resulted in like the whole family wanting to get in the pictures, and it was just a really good time, and it got me really excited on making content again and just putting stuff out there. Like I said, we still somehow have hit 6,000 subscribers, so I'm very grateful to you guys, and the channel's still been growing. So there's gonna be a lot more content coming out, a lot of tying videos. I'm guiding out a pyramid, so I'm not gonna put out that much pyramid content just because I'd feel like not everybody wants to see a pyramid-like video every single week. But that might just be me. So if you want to see a bunch of pyramid-like videos, I'm out there 3 or 4 times a week. So I can make as much of that content as you want. So if that's something you guys want to see, let me know. But I know that I wouldn't want to see it, but it's because I guess I live out here. So anyways, I digress. I appreciate all of you, and Happy New Year's. This isn't really because of New Year's. I'm not a big resolution guy. I'm mostly just kind of when I want to do something, I do it, you know, and it's not necessarily like, oh, it's the first of the year, now I can be motivated. But yeah, so thanks a bunch, and I'll see you guys here in a little bit.